This is a job posting from Talent, which is a well-known, well-renowned company. Um, so it's an engineering and sciences consultancy that places professionals in exactly these types of roles. That is the 3D design engineer roles. And yeah, so the application due date is not specified for the role. So to summarize the duties, the core of this role is to develop 3D models and produce general arrangement of drawings for process equipment, um, skates, and piping from inputs like PNIDs. Um, it also involves developing process room layouts, um, ensuring compliance with design standards, and participating in training reviews. Key qualifications include proficiency in 3D design, 3D CAD software like AutoCAD, Plant Design Suite, experience with Navisworks Suite, a minimum of 3 year experience, previous experience in design and drafting, and it also requires a post-secondary diploma or design mechanical field. Okay, and so these are relevant to the design and mechanical engineering stream. This position is highly relevant in my industry of manufacturing and design integration. It sits at the crucial intersection of conceptual process engineering and physical manufacturing, requiring the precise 3D modeling and technical drafting skills that are the focus of my graduate certificate program. So let me switch to the um, bullet. So, so let me explain. It comes brings us to the first point of the assignment question. So, let me explain about the connection to the company culture. In the first paragraph, in a direct connection to the company's culture by quoting their own language. That is, so specifically mentioned about the true creative engineering design of environment. This shows that I've read the job posting carefully and I'm not just setting a generic application. I also highlighted their specialization in sterile um, uh, purity process equipment and and the express they're drawn to their diverse projects in the biopharmaceutical company and diverse projects in biopharmaceutical company. Yeah. Um, I don't know, demonstrate and that I understand and value their specific niche and project-based innovative work culture. Um, so coming to the second point, there is why have chosen to use this word in the bullet points. So the 3 bullet points. The first bullet is a proven 3D CAD proficiency in technical drafting. Directly addresses the most fundamental requirement of the job, claiming SolidWorks um, certification, PSWA certified, and AutoCAD and a desk suite. And mentioning the creation of general arrangement CA drawings. I use the exact terminology from the posting that primary technical skill set. The second bullet, the systematic design and workflow optimization. This was my experience at Acuvia to demonstrate a transferable skill. While the context was data, the core ability to optimize workflow and ensure compliance with strict standards is directly relevant in improving design process and adhering to the processes, the standards like ASME, BPE mentioned in the posting. The third bullet is rigorous attention to detail and quality standards. Connects my experience in FDA regulated clinical uh, data validation environments and working from detailed specializations like PNID to ensure 100% compliance uh, and to feed the needs of the role. So this highlights my authenticity by showing my deep-rooted commitment to precision, which is critical when designing equipment for sterile, high purity industries. So, to the third point, that is how the cover letter communicates the unique value proposition. My cover letter communicates my unique value proposition by framing me not just as a designer, but as a manufacturing process and integration specialist. This is stated right at the top, and it is it blends to the hands-on 3D design skill and the systematic and analytical mindset honed in high stakes regulated industries like clinical data and FPGA design. I reinforce this in the second paragraph uh, by stating my career is dedicated to transforming complex requirements into optimized outputs. Mhm. Yeah. Whether data systems hardware only can be designed is just the employer. They are getting more than a CAD technician. They are getting an engineer who designs with process quality and efficiency in mind from the very beginning. So moving on to the resume. So which of the three formats that you have used? So my resume uses a combination of formats, combination format. So the reason why I chose this combination is because it's more effective way to present my unique career transition. Reverse chronological format would highlight my SAS programming roles first, um, which are not the primary focus of this design job. A purely functional format might lack the concrete evidence of my professional experience. The combination format allows me to lead with my relevant skills and qualifications in the profile and key competencies in the profile. So these sections, competency sections, immediately shows I am manager. Then I focus on my professional experience. There's a different section. Um, below where I can bring articles to highlight the transferable achievements in optimization, quality, and system thinking. The benefit is that the recruiter sees what I can do for me before the where I have explain how the top one third of the resume is. So for this question, the top third of my resume is high impact summary. Um, the summary um, designed to grab a recruiter's attention is in the first 6 to 10 seconds. They typically send on an initial scan, my headline, um, and my yeah, second, also about the manufacturing process and integration specialist, data-driven solver. Um, this immediately communicates with my unique value. The profile section is packed with keywords, 3D modeling and CAD, optimizing complex, mhm, optimizing complex systems and key um, keywords like 3D CAD modeling, optimizer, complex designs, the competencies. mm, So these sections involve the 3D CAD modeling, and design integration, process optimization, quality assurance, etc. The data section is a direct target response to the requirements of the 3D design, the clinical design rule. Um, so to identify the keywords that is used strategically from the posting, which include 3D modeling, 3D CAD, general arrangement, um, GA, um, drawings, process equipment, compliance, PNIDs, which are mentioned here, arrangement, CAD designs, AutoCAD, process equipment, PNIDs, design integration, just design integration, quality assurance. These are the core deliverables of this job. Using this language proves I understand the fundamental tasks, design standards or compliance. The company works in a highly regulated industry, therefore, so highlighting my familiarity with standards and compliance drawn from my FDA experience. It's a significant advantage. So for the AutoCAD is SolidWorks. These are specific software packages mentioned or implied. Listed them as non-negotiable. So then we have this design integration. So this is the name of the program or core concept of this role, which involves bringing together various design inputs into a cohesive model. So, so let us down to the next point. So the examples were selected. The accomplishment statements were selected to demonstrate transferable skills and quantifiable results even from non-design roles. My role in IQVIA was data analyst role. I developed and optimized SaaS programs resulting in 30% reduction in manual data finding efforts. I selected this because it doesn't just say I can code. It shows I can optimize a process, improve efficiency, and reduce waste. Valuable skill for any design flows. Senrit technologists. I mentioned that I achieved 100% time inclusion on a media project. This was chosen because it demonstrates an exceptional level of precision, problem solving, and commitment to meeting critical technical specifications directly analogous to ensuring a 3D model meets all design standards and functional requirements. These examples were framed to highlight my analytical prowess, my focus on quality and ability to deliver on complex technical projects. So, my resume. The next one is that I would like to discuss about how my resume communicates your unique value proposition. So, my resume communicates my unique value proposition right from the headline, which positions me as a hybrid specialist. So, this header, you see the profile section, which states I combine the expertise in 3D CAD modeling and with a proven track record of optimizing complex systems. This blend is the core of my value. So these examples are seen throughout the professional experience section. My activity role, it shows the data-driven optimization skills, very data-oriented. And my Celerix role shows my precision engineering skills in hardware context. Even my hands-on experience reinforces my work in FDA regulated environments and compliance. Together, they build a consistent narrative. I'm an engineer who sees data and a systematic approach to produce high quality, precise, and optimized designs. So, in conclusion, I'd like to conclude my analysis and presentation of my targeted job application documents. Thank you for your time and consideration.